So once you finally get to this thing, it's not really hard to replace. A couple connectors, the 2 coolant lines that I talked about. See, no coolant's going to drain out now that we blew all that coolant out of there. Got a ground, a power supply wire, and 2 high voltage cables, and that's pretty much it. Go ahead and just pull this way. Then we'll come right out of here. Make sure I don't spill no coolant out of it. Should be no coolant left, but you never know. We got a nice new one here. These are about $2,000 too, so they're not cheap. Back in here. I always just like to put the coolant lines on first and make sure they're locked on there. Plug this in. Just dropped in there. Alright, check all our connections. This thing's good to go. So you just got to put the seat back in, and we got one more step after this. We got to replace the high voltage fuse that powers this, and it's under the car. So let me show you where that is. The fuse for this thing is at the back of the battery. You got to unplug this connector right here. Got a couple 10 mils. You got 3 1/8 hex bolts in here. Once you get these 3 screws out, take the cover off, and here's your high voltage fuse for that ICCU. This thing usually blows with the ICCU, so you got to change this out too. Always use a hand tool for this part, because if the little nuts inside of this thing, if you torque them too much or over torque them taking them off, they actually fall inside the battery, and then you got to drop the battery down to put the nut back on. So it's not really something you want to do, so be careful putting them on, taking them off. Like I said, just be careful starting this thing, because you don't want those little nuts to fall off inside the battery. So get one start at a time. And once you get them started, you're good to go. And then tighten up, put the cover back on, and we're all done.